So, there it is. I'm not a war hero. I abandoned my platoon. So now what do we do?
Me? Am I supposed to say something?
Kevin, you're under arrest for the crime of desertion.
Oh my, maybe it's time for us girls to hit the powder room.
You may use the yacht.
So, you were lying to us this whole time? You weren't really injured in Iraq?
First Pat Tillman lies about how he died, and now you?
Kevin, I don't understand.
There's nothing to understand. Our son is a deserter. Come on, Kevin, I'm taking you to jail.
Joe, wait!
Not now, Bonnie.
Joe, you can't!
Bonnie, we'll discuss this later.
Joe! You're not taking my son anywhere!
Damn it, you guys are ruining Thanksgiving. And it's my second favorite holiday, right after Pretend Not to Notice People's Race Day. Hey, you seen Reggie around?
Which one is Reggie?
Oh, well, today he's wearing yellow pants, yellow shirt, yellow hat, yellow shoes. He's got a gold tooth, diamond earring. He's got that big necklace with a dollar sign on it. He's always grabbing his crotch when he's telling a story, like the one about when he found out his mother is really his grandmother.
Could you be more specific?
Let's see. He always wears cheap cologne, drives a Mercury Cougar with a crown on the dashboard, never pays his alimony. He's extremely cut for a guy who never works out. Oh, there he is. Thanks anyway. Hey, Reggie!
Look, maybe we should just let Kevin explain why he did what he did.
At first I believed in the cause, but then I saw what we were doing to the people of Iraq. Innocent people. There was one that I'll never forget. He was a little Iraqi street kid. I'd befriended him a few months earlier. Couldn't have been more than 12 years old. I taught him how to crack wise, American style.
I guess that store's having a fire sale!
I tell you, that kid was strong-headed for his age. Smart but innocent. And then one day, there was a firefight. We bring in this civilian who got killed in the crossfire. I pull back the sheet, and who is it? Not the kid, but like the kid's dad's, co-worker's neighbor. He was 74, and he had actually tried to rape someone. But just looking down at his dead face, and knowing that he lived near someone who worked with the dad of the kid whose name I never found out, I lost all hope. That's when I knew I had to get out of Iraq. I just had to wait for my chance.
I call the white meat.
I call the dark meat.
I call the cell phone duct tape to the side.
No! Somehow I'd been spared that Thanksgiving, but I can't say the same for my bunkmates. There were bits and pieces of them everywhere. I knew the army would never be able to identify who was who, so that was my chance to disappear. So I left.
How could you do that, coward?
Traitor! If you think that I'm gonna masturbate after this tonight, you're right.
We don't have to sit here and listen to this. Come on, Kevin, let's get out of here.
Nice try, Skank.
Worth a shot.
Well, where did you go after you left the war?
I spent a few years laying low, wrote some poems. You want to hear some?
No.
Are you sure? They're pretty intense.
No!
Here, let me just read one.
If I can guess a line in there, will you not read it?
I don't think you'll be able to guess a line.
Is it something like, ice burns as hot as fire?
Okay, so then I went to Europe, Australia, Canada, all over. But I really missed you guys. I wanted to be with people who love me, no matter what. So I came home.
Well, it sounds to me like you're a regular Benedict Arnold Drummond.
What's he expecting us to cut to?
I think he wants maybe, I don't know, Gary Coleman and a Napoleon hat?
But we don't have that. We gotta come up with something.
Well, we got the Cowardly Lion as Lindsay Lohan's gynecologist.
Play it.
But he didn't set it up.
Play it!
All right, I'm gonna check her for diseases. There's just one thing I want you to do.
What's that?
Talk me out of it.
No.
What the hell is going on up there?
Well, I'm sorry you all feel the way you do, but I walked away from an illegal war of aggression being fought 6,000 miles away from our shores.
Better there than here where all my stuff is.
So what, you figured you'd just let him get away with 9/11?
Mr. Griffin, Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11, and the war we started in Iraq has killed 500,000 of their people, which is like 200 9/11s.